realize the realest thing today. If you die, people will bury you.
That's true, right? Because I feel like there's something like different or within that. But like it's true, if you die, they'll bury you. How they'll bury you, though.
It doesn't really matter how they do it.
They'll do it.
They have to. Even if nobody shows up at the funeral, they'll still bury you. Even if you're left to the county unclaimed body, somebody will bury you. If you die, somebody will bury you. The problem is so many of us get complacent living that we become comfortable waiting to die. And nobody's gonna resurrect you. Ain't nobody gonna come revive you from death. You don't get a second chance. Like we live so much of our lives dead. We live much of our lives racing through life. For what? To die. Never taking the opportunity to live. All we do is run towards death and die. You gotta change it. Because if you don't heal you, nobody else will. If you don't see value in you, nobody else will. If you don't treasure your life, believe you me, nobody else will. And they're okay with you dying. You know why I know that? You know how I know that? You know what I know that? Because they're going to bury you. I love you. I do. I absolutely do. With all of my heart. If you die, I will bury you. I have to. Because I can't die with you. And I expect the same back in return. If I die, I expect you to bury me. Don't revive. Don't spend hours, thousands of dollars trying to bring me back. Bury me. Right? Because you have a life to live. You can't get caught up in somebody else dying. Be it physically, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. People die every day. Bury them. And know that only the living can bury the dead. You can't die too. People will let you. And they'll bury you. And they'll leave you. And walk away and go ahead about living. And you've died for them, to them, around them, because of them. The hardest thing though is many of the contribution to them is really you. Don't let you kill you. You hear me? Heal you. Fix you. Change you. Grow you. Mature you.
Remember you used to say you can't lose yourself trying to fix everybody else.
You can. You can. But don't. Right? If giving me to show you me, in the process I lose me, it's not worth it to me. Not for you. And I love you. I won't lose me trying to prove to you that I do. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. I'll find a different way to say it, to express it, but it won't be at the cost of me. It's not selfish. It's selective. That's why God made you. Not for you to prove to everybody that you're so righteous or so holy, but He created you to live. Why you forfeit living because other people die and you don't want to let them go so you die with them? Not people, you. Don't let your mind deceive you. And say that you're like not at your best, not healed, not secure, not healthy. You're whatever you tell you that you are. Change it actively. Right? Correct your posture. Change your attitude about it. And if you don't believe it, just speak it. I'm healed. I'm healed. I'm healed. That's right. gave me that a while ago. You were like, I defeated me early in the morning before anybody ever could touch me or see me. What'd you say?
Before the day even got started,
Yeah, you.
he already was like,
I
"It's a
would
bad day."
defeat me. It's a bad day, and the day hasn't even started. I don't feel well today, and I haven't even got my feet out the bed from last night. And so I come to see all of that stuff. Here's the revelation. Don't preach it, practice it. You can't be a great advisor and not take the advice from your advisor, right? Practice it. They say the greatest sermon ever preached is not a one preach, it's a life lived. Like when you said it, when you can't say anything else, when you've done it all. The Bible says all you need to do is stand, right? That's not saying nothing, that's standing. But I think it is Revelations. It asks the questions, who shall be able to stand? Right? But then it says, now unto him who is able to present you faultless before the throne of grace. May he keep you. Watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. But know that when he keeps you, he's presenting you, not laying down, not on your knees. He presents you standing boldly before the throne of grace, making your petitions known. That if you don't believe it, speak it. That I know God can heal me. I know God can heal the family. I know God can make our finances better. I know God can pay it for years to come. I know God can secure it. I know God can improve it. And if I don't believe anything else, I know God can. Now, where your faith comes in is where your speech starts to stutter. Don't hesitate. On yourself probably, but not on him. He's brought us through bigger things than any sickness or ailment. There were days we didn't see anything like this. There were days where this was so far from conception, and this is not even the tip of what God has. You have to be able to accept that you can walk into it. And that's not all tangible. Because what good is the house if you don't have the mind? Mm-hmm. God, grant me peace. God, give the house joy.
Every day.
Right? I don't want it found in objects. Can we find it in each other? That you can just be secure at home, just you and your kids, just you and your man, just you and your mama, you and your family. Can y'all be a little nutshell cul-de-sac together, quarantine, without the outside influence of the world, and still be just as happy? Can we talk together with no toys? Can we all sit around and laugh with no entertainment on the TV? Just don't watch it. It's too influential, and it takes too much time away. And my time is the most valuable thing that I have. Because once you lose it, you can't gain time back. You can get anything else back, except for people, but you can't get your time back. Stop wasting your time. Like I realized that a while ago. I sleep too much. So now I don't want to. I just want to stay up. I won't be doing that. God keep me up. So we're wasting it. You come to years, next year we'll be 30, 29 and 30. And there's people that even make it to half that point, who, if they had the opportunity to look back, they would have seen years wasted. Now that day of reckoning may be tomorrow for us. What do you look back on? How much time we slept and got rest? How much time we didn't do anything, didn't go nowhere? We didn't talk to each other. We stayed shut up apart. Should have been expressing how we felt. Should have spent time with those people. Should have shared how we felt. Because you You don't get no do-overs. And I'm not going to fake it, so won't jump no caskets. You have today. That was the promise. He said, don't worry about tomorrow. That's what Jesus said. That's why he didn't tell the man tomorrow. He said today. Shit. Today. You keep forfeiting your today for tomorrow. And you'll never see it. That's why we never come to tomorrow, but we only live in today. It's my promise for today. That you live and have life more abundant. And if you don't know how to live, ask God about it. Show me how to live. Show me which way to go. Help me make better decisions. Help me think better. God, increase my mind. But it's not just me. Do it for my entire family. So Rahab said. She said, it's cool if God gonna set me free. But I want everybody in my family. And she started going down the list. Let me clarify to the Israelite spies who come to look at the land, see if they can defeat it. Said, I want my mama out. I want her mind restored and free. I want my sister out so that they can live better than what I could ever dream. I want my kids out. God, I want my wife out. That we can come and grow together and build each other and speak to each other and flow together. That's what she said. I want my entire family. Because freedom isn't free if you have to celebrate it without your family. Not friends and stuff. It's family at the end of the day. He said, who is my mother and my brother? Those that do the will of my Father. And that's always forsaking me for the greater good of the family. That's your responsibility. It's not to raise kids and feed a man and die. Your greater responsibility is not for me. It's to the family we leave behind. And what do we leave? Can't pass this along. It's nice. Somebody would like it. But we don't own it. We can't give it. He's called us the greater than to be complacent, sleeping for the day, dying to tomorrow. You gotta get up and live. Heal you so that tomorrow we don't come here. Heal you today. Today. That's what you told me. And I'm not gonna let you die. That's what you told me. So I had to stop dying and get up and live. I was ready. I talked about it so much, I became comfortable getting ready to die. And God showed me there's something worth fighting for. Not for me, for the babies, for the family. All you do is leave a debt behind. Somebody has to bury you. How can you die comfortable like that? You become a burden even in death. Leave something. Live a life that people really can celebrate at your funeral. Not be sad, crying and stuff. She was a good woman, good mother, good wife, good community leader. She was a damn good servant. Servant. So serve. And it starts with serving you. So say no as many times as you have to. Because you can't afford to lose you. It costs too much. It's a ticket that's too high for you. I won't pay for it. Gotta be determined. Not me, you do. About you. Don't lose you, babe. Don't do it. I'm telling you. Don't do it. I try to make the conscious choice in every conversation. How are they going to feel when I get done talking? Can you entertain anything else? That's the devil trying to get people. Shit. Jaden said he won't get me.